Yeah, no doubt. We love this racetrack, whether it's in the winter or in the fall. It's always been good to us, and anytime you come out and start the season, you start out running well. It's such a great feeling. You're always hesitant, and you don't know what you're going to have. You don't know how you're going to stack up. You work hard over the winter, but you don't know how the other cats did. And we had a good feeling coming in, but you just never know until you roll out here if you're going to be able to play or not. And it looks like it's early yet. You really can't tell yet, but through preseason testing over at Las Vegas and the first run here, looks like we're at least going to be, one of the contenders anyway. So that's step number one. And it should be a great weekend. It looks like the weather's going to be fantastic. It's going to be 4 equal qualifying sessions. So we'll see come Saturday afternoon who's really got what. But so far it looks like maybe we're one of them that could get a chance to take that pole and then maybe take a race victory. So it's going to be great. And that first run of the season, you're nervous. You don't know where you're going to stack up, and it just feels good to get it over with, get it in the books, and be number one. That's just an extra bonus. So very happy. We debuted a new Pontiac G6 GXP this weekend, and Pontiac just does such a great job for us. Every time we build a new model car, we went from Pontiac Grand Ams to GTOs and made a step forward, and now it looks like we've made another step forward with a GXP. So my hat's off to them, and there's no question I'm hooked up with a great manufacturer, and they're responsible for a lot of my wins. So I think we've got a great future ahead of us. They keep building us great cars. It's going to be another one. I think feels great, and we're just scratching the surface with it. Hopefully we can make it better, like we did those GTOs, and really be fast. Yeah.
Well, the rest of the countdown changes, are you pretty happy about those though?
I definitely am. I made no bones about telling everybody last year I didn't really like that sudden death deal at the end of the season with just 2 races to settle a champion. One small mistake and you're done. And that's what happened to me. I made a mistake and I'm done. You got no time to make up for it. So I applaud them. They told us all through the season that we'll go through this year, and if we think we need to make some tweaks, we'll make tweaks. And they did them. They made tweaks, and I think for the right direction and the right way. And I think 6 races should be a good plan to decide who's the champion. You really got to throw out all excuses now. You can still make a mistake and make up for it. That should be enough time to prove you're a true champion. So I'm happy about it, and that just seems more normal to me. And we're going to go out and race as hard as we can all season. Try and win every race we can up till then, and then try and win all 6 of them.
And Greg, Rick Jones built your car, correct?
Correct. It's an RJ, a Rick Jones car, which the last 3 I've had have been Rick Jones. So he's done a great job for me, and I'm going to continue on with him, and at least keep some stability in the team that way, and not be bouncing around from chassis builder to chassis builder. So they're all doing a great job right now. All the chassis builders seem to do a great job in Pro Stock. The cars are very even, so you really probably can't go wrong with any one of them. I'm just going to expect. Now we see just a glimpse of what's going to happen. I'm excited. It's going to be neat. There's certainly going to be a lot of players this year. Obviously, Warren and Kurt have got their act together and have made some serious gains over the winter. And don't discount the champion Jed Coughlin and Greg Stanfield, and the list goes on and on and on. That's Pro Stock racing in the 2000s. It's tougher every year.
Like Johnny Gray coming back, Vinny Sailing.
I think there's going to be a lot of surprises, Lewis. This is their first race, all those guys. So if they don't pop into the top of the ladder here, don't think that they're not going to make it through this season. They're going to come along, every one of them. And I watched several of them over at Las Vegas, and they all did just fine. There's none of them that are going to struggle. They're all going to, with the right equipment, which looks like they're all going to have. They're all going to bounce right in the thick of it. So more players yet.
That's good. Good for the class.
Good for the class.